Hello friends, today I am going to review LeEco Le2 mobile for you. So this is going to be a short review which is just going to help you with the decision that you should buy this mobile or not. It's not going to be a detailed review about every parameter and most of them you really don't care. So we'll keep it short and let's see if it is helpful to you. You can leave your comments. So we'll just start with the build quality. So this phone comes for a price tag of 12,000. I think there has been a decrease of another 1,500 in that. So I bought it when it was 12,000. I did an exchange on my old iPhone 4S and I got 6,000 off for that one. And there was another 10% off on my credit card. So actually I got for 5,400. So for me, it's been a killer deal. But let's look into the perspective of buying it for 12,000. Okay, so let's see first with the build quality. So the build quality of the phone is really good for the 12K phone. Sometime back, my wife had bought a Nokia Lumia 640 XL. That is the plastic body. It came for 14,000. And if I compare the build quality of this phone with that phone, definitely this is a bigger, much better phone. Bigger, I'm not sure, but definitely a much better, much sleeker, better on looks, definitely. So, as in, if you show this phone to your friends, they'll say this really looks good. Nobody's going to complain about the looks department as such. So, the screen is definitely good, and overall the build quality it looks like an iPhone. I mean, you shouldn't say it's a clone, but it definitely looks in a premium category for a 12K. That way, this is definitely a great deal. Now, now let's move to fingerprint scanner. Some of the reviews say that your fingerprint scanner works only 90% or 80% of the time. That is not true. I'll tell you that the difference here compared to an iPhone 6s or other phones is that the fingerprint scanner is here, but most of the time you would be trying to unlock your phone like this, so you're not really seeing where your finger goes. So let's say if you keep half or something, it's not going to unlock, but if you keep it fully, it is going to unlock every time. So I'll just show you the demo a few times. See, and it's not really slow as complained by some reviewers. So it unlocks every time for me. Okay, so I showed you the fingerprint scanner does work. The only reason it may not work because you might not be putting your finger correctly on the screen on the fingerprint scanner. So once you do that, it is definitely going to unlock it for you. So that's a good sign for a 12K phone. You're getting a good working fingerprint scanner, so it does help. So now let's come to the battery. So battery life, I've been using it moderately. I use most of the time on Wi-Fi, few times on the cellular data. So it lasts for the whole day for me. I don't see any problem with that. I use it for Facebook, WhatsApp, videos as such. I'm not much of a gamer, so I won't say that I play games. So I really can't give you much statistics on that. So with the limited usage of videos and social media, it does give me a good 1 day thing. Okay, now let's move to I know a lot of you will be interested in camera, so let's move to the camera department. So camera, I would say it's definitely not the best thing in this phone. It is, I would say, on an average scale. It has few features like it has a motion, slow mo mode, and that works well. I shot few slow mo videos. I'll just show you one. So I hope it's clear to you. I'm shooting this with another phone. So I shot this video of my daughter, and you can see it came out well, and the slow mo does work nicely. So for a 12K phone having fingerprint scanner and having a slow mo mode of video shooting, it is nice. So I really like that part. So camera is in the low light camera is not so good. Otherwise it works fine. You can take photos, you can shoot videos, especially the slow mo ones. So it is fine that way. Let's come to RAM. You can see it is showing me 497 of 3G available. So it has a 3 GB of RAM available, of which you would be using around 1.5 GB. You do not really get more than that. So now it shows me 1.3 GB. Sometimes I get 1.5 or 1.6 depending. Okay, so maybe because my screen brightness was set to full, so that also could be the reason. Okay, it also has a LeTv subscription, which they are telling that it's 4,700 bucks. So let's take a look at it. Let's see what all channels you get. So you can see you get a lot of options. You can scroll down. You have options to choose between Hindi, English, and regional options as well. So there are quite a few options. Honestly, I do not find this very helpful because in this time and age, everybody has a TV and watching TV on your phone. The only time I would say it would be useful when there's a cricket match going on or there's some important news that you want to see on TV. Other than that, who's gonna sit and watch series on mobile devices? But anyways, I mean, if you are a big fan of TV, you can always use this option. There's a La Entertainment also. So if you scroll on the left side, you see. But these are nothing but some videos taken from YouTube. And maybe if you are having some free time, you can take a look at them. There are different sections to it. So you can just watch few videos in your free time. This is not something very impressive. So performance wise, since I'm not much of a gamer, I have had no issues with the phone. It works really well for me. The camera is in good light, it is good with the slow mo option. And the looks of the phone, I already told you, it's very good. Fingerprint scanner works, battery lasts for a day. So I would say for 12K, this phone is definitely a great deal, and I would prefer it to other phones in the same price category like Samsung. They do not really look that well. So if maybe looks is one of the important criteria for you, I would say go for this one. That's it from my side, friend. I hope you had a good time with me.